And welcome to the show. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Yeah, that's what we do. We talk nutrition. Nutrition and all matters related. It eventually gets you to all kinds of places, and we go there. We like it. Hope you like it too. And we are coast to coast, and we're global. We stream in, we stream out. We're streaming all over the place, and that's good. And we're terrestrial. And you'll have to check your local listings. The show does air in different times in different markets, so check your local listings. How you doing today, pal?
I'm good. I'm really good. Had a good night last night. Slept pretty good. I have a question about shoes, so I hope you don't think I'm...
No, go ahead.
Okay. Shoes. Now, I've seen these things for diabetes shoes, diabetic shoes.
Yes.
And diabetic socks.
Serious business, yes.
Okay. So there's some truth to it then.
Absolutely. What happens with diabetes, Gary, is you get neuropathy in the extremities.
Okay.
In your hands and your feet. And then in many cases, they have to end up amputating. And it's, it's painful. The neuropathy, the nerves are dying. And this is all due to the insulin. I'll look at that exact mechanism of action and lay that out.
Okay.
But people suffering with diabetes, type 2 and type 1 diabetes, this is a serious matter. And so they're looking for shoes and they're looking for garments that are more comforting than they are painful, right?
Well, I know November is Diabetes Awareness Month, and it's also Men's Health Month.
It is.
So that's why I'm not shaving, because it's No Shave November.
So what does that symbolize when men, I saw that, men not shaving during the, what is that supposed to mean?
It just brings awareness to men's health, prostate cancer, and other men's health issues. A lot of the NFL are doing it. The police department here in Tampa, they do it. They really support it. They're behind it. They even have a run.
I saw that. We saw some video here in Tampa. They were running the news. And you said, oh, the police officers are growing their beards. And then you made me aware.
Yeah. And I think it's very interesting. Last month was Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And so in November, they do the Men's Health Month.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen it more often than I have because you've been in the business for 13 years and you see the trends in men's health. So
it's getting better. Men haven't done much to help themselves with all of that, and it's the strangest phenomenon. Women, very dialed into their health. They're made very conscious of their anatomy at a very young age, or menses and whatnot, and they're just taught differently. We don't teach boys much about anatomy and health, and they grow up with this attitude of, you can have a guy on a golf course, I always joke, having a heart attack. Say, well, let me finish this putt.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Just not aware, not really self-aware about their health. But it's gotten a little better, I think. And it's a shame because oftentimes it has grave consequences, not taking care of matters. But the question about you raised about why does someone with diabetes need special socks? Not all diabetics need to wear special socks and shoes. But people with diabetes are more prone to what? Foot injuries, right? And infections because of the damage to the circulatory, as I was telling you, and nervous systems.
Right.
And even their immune systems. So diabetic socks are designed to do what? Prevent dangerous and deleterious consequences that develop because of those medical conditions. The nerve damage or the neuropathy, as I was telling you, it results in they have less sensation, decreased sensation, and therefore increased risk of injury. If you can't feel the pain, you don't realize you're injuring yourself. you could walk on something and injure yourself and not feel the pain, but yet doing damage to the tissue.
Really?
Yes. So when you lose when the nerves are dying in your fingers, in your hands, and in your feet, you could pick up a hot pot and it would not hurt, but yet it still does the damage. You understand?
Yeah.
Or step on something that would injure your foot and not even realize. So the socks are designed to, I guess, be more comforting. It's very complicated. Diabetes is an insidious, nasty disease, and it's manageable. Type 2, what's ironic, type 2 diabetes is reversible. Type 1 diabetes is not. Type 1 diabetes, the pancreas can't make insulin anymore. The beta cells in the islets of Langerhans get destroyed, either by a virus, some infection, and there's nothing you can do about it. They're trying to figure out how to make the pancreas make insulin. Scientists are trying to if they can figure that out, man, that's going to be such a blessing to people with type 1 diabetes. And when you're a type 1 diabetic, you got to be on insulin for the rest of your life. Type 2 diabetes is, in large measure, is diet and lifestyle driven, and you can reverse it. I was at the car wash yesterday, and I get to know people, and I talk to them. And this man, he's the nicest man, was taking care of my car, and he said, you know, Doc, I lost 60 pounds, and I was able to get off my insulin.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. And he said, you know, we have diabetes in my family. My mother died at 64.
That's young. That's young.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about that. That's young.
So he said, I lost your card, and I gave him a card. And what's my point in telling you that story? My point is everyday people have everyday concerns, and they don't know what to do. And when I go into that car wash, Gary, people come up to me, Doc, what about this? What about that?
Right.
They're so eager to know.
Yeah.
And
I've sat with you at Starbucks, and people have come up all the time. Yeah.
They want to know. And they just don't know where to get. I remember my research professors would always say, in research, the first step is you got to know where to get the information.
Right, right.
You got to know where to go. I know that sounds so lame and obvious, but it's true. Half of a great portion of research is knowing where to go. How do you find the data?
I wish when I was young that I learned to eat properly.
You can learn now.
Yeah. It's a hard struggle now.
It is a struggle.
It's
because you became habituated.
And that old, can't teach the old dog. It's not you can't teach it. It's just it's
difficult.
It's difficult.
It's very difficult.
Ingrained in it.
I've always believed we self-selected. We naturally selected, not self-selected. We naturally selected to be that way. It's a survival mechanism. If you had to learn everything all the time, if everything was new all the time, and you couldn't habituate yourself, it would be impossible. So we habituate. I think it's a survival mechanism. It works for us. It works against us. I'll have to check that. That's a spontaneous hypothesis. I've often thought about that. The brain does not like to learn new things all the time. It doesn't.
No.
Because it's too busy trying to keep your metabolism going and everything else. As I said yesterday morning, if your brain had to figure out how you needed to shave every morning and when you got dressed, when you went to if it had to learn that over and over every morning, it's too onerous on the brain. It takes up too much energy and time.
Yeah.
So it makes you do the same thing all the time the same way. We'll be back.
Almost 52% of men experience erectile dysfunction and benign prostatic hyperplasia. If you've had challenges with virility, sexual health, or low energy, Body Vigor's Alpha Extension may be the answer for you. Body Vigor's Alpha Extension can help revitalize your alpha male and extend your love. Our formula is one of the highest quality nutraceuticals available, formulated to support the processes involved in promoting a healthy male sex drive, energy, and stamina. Alpha Extension has 2 powerful herbal blends, Virilo Max, which focuses on male sexual health, and T-Pump Activator, which helps balance your testosterone levels. Revitalize your alpha male with Body Vigor's Alpha Extension, exclusively available on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. About diabetic shoes and socks. And Gary said, Doc, is that a real? Yes, it's real. I'm glad that's a great question, and I'm delighted to answer it. Diabetic socks. When you're diabetic, over time, what happens is you suffer from neuropathy, and you have because of bad circulation. And with neuropathy, the nerves start to die. And when the nerves die, I mean, that's you end up with, it gets severe, you end up with an amputation. With diabetic socks, first of all, they're seamless. Why? Because when you put pressure if you have a seam in the sock and you're walking, that little seam, you may not realize it with you have neuropathy in your feet, can be painful and injure the tissue. So they're seamless. Secondly, they are non-constricting. There is no elastic at all. That you're trying to make blood go to the feet, not inhibit it. Compression socks put pressure on the lower leg and prohibit the circulation. Diabetic socks are just the opposite, so diabetics should not wear compression socks. Thirdly, diabetic socks have padding. Why? Because the tissue is so sensitive and so vulnerable now, the feet can get injured easily, so they put padding in there. Next, the socks tend to be warmer. You want blood to flow to the feet, so warm draws blood circulation. It improves blood circulation. And this may sound odd, but usually there are white, the bottom of the sock is white. Why? In case the person has a lesion and it's starting to bleed. With a white sock, you will notice it right away. White sole. They're moisture wicking. They keep the feet dry. That helps prevent what? Skin infections. They're antimicrobial. And they use soft yarn. And like you said to me, boy, they put a lot of thought into that. Yes, they put a lot of thought into it. That's what happens when you have these various diseases and health conditions. You have to learn to adapt. You have to learn to figure out ways to help yourself. So I've never, in all the years I've been on the air, nobody ever asked me that question.
Really?
Nope. It's never come up.
My neighbor Tim, I'll call him neighbor Tim because that's what I call him. And he has such issues with his feet.
Mm-hmm.
He sprays lawns. That's what he does for a living.
And
he's diabetic.
And
he cut his foot spraying a lawn, and it wouldn't heal. He couldn't figure out to get the heal.
Infection. The diabetics have to worry. All that's, I get it. Yes. So he's trying to make a living. He's trying to get along every day, and he had a little injury on his foot, and it turns into a monumental event.
Yeah.
Right?
I gave him the Silver Biotics that Dr. Bird gave us, healed his foot up. So now he wants
healing wound cream.
The healing wound cream. And now
it did work then.
Amazingly. I mean, Doc,
you should say this to him. What he should do is take that cream every day and rub it on his feet before he puts his socks on, even though there's no injury.
Okay. I will. I'll tell him that.
Because one, it'll keep the skin nice and soft, so it won't get hard. And it's antimicrobial, so it'll help kill.
Okay.
Tell him to put the cream on his feet.
And so now he's worried about, he wants to get a good pair of shoes and he wants to get socks. He says he sees the commercials on TV.
Yeah.
Is there any truth to it?
Absolutely. 100%. 100%. 100%. Tell him not to wear compression socks. Not with diabetes. 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. I took time to answer that because a lot of people suffer with this and with the things we take for granted. And if you watch, and like when I'm in a grocery store, I watch people a lot. That's what I do and you can tell. I know when somebody's walking gingerly and they're overweight and they're not looking good. Odds are pretty good that they probably have neuropathy in their feet. Then sometimes you'll see people with these they look like, how can I describe it? Odd-looking shoes.
Yeah.
It's by design. They're handmade, special made for their feet. And so I'm glad you asked the question. And if he ever has any other issues, let him, please. I'll be happy to address them. There's a story trending this morning. It's back. I mean, this drives me crazy. I mean, just when it's like that exercise equipment. Just when you think they can't invent another one, there they are on Saturday morning with the infomercial. Yet another piece of exercise equipment that will become junk in the garage. Well, there's yet another low-carb story. Low-carb diets may work by boosting calorie burn. Oh, my God. Breaking news. Really? Not so much. And it's all over the place. That story's trending left and right. Come back. I'll share it with you because it's trending. And it's misleading. When I see those headlines, people say low-carb diets. What's the first thing comes to their mind? Oh, so I don't have to eat vegetables and fruit. And if you have somebody who's already predisposed not to do that, that reinforces it. That they're not low-carb diet doesn't mean abolishing plants and fruits, man. So you got it. What kind of carbs? What kind of carbs are we talking about? Come back. I'll try to clean and clear that up a little bit and report on the story and invite you to call. Get some lines lit up here. We'll come back. We'll talk some more. Always much to talk about.
Women who are pregnant or planning to have a child have specific nutritional needs. Maintaining optimal nutritional intake is important for mother and baby. Body Vigor's Preferred Prenatal can help mother and baby receive the appropriate building blocks for growth, development, and healthy function. The Preferred Prenatal formula provides essential vitamins and minerals, along with added support ingredients such as folic acid and DHA. Preferred Prenatal also incorporates a bonus herbal blend to help the mom-to-be with the uncomfortable side effects of pregnancy, like nausea, vomiting, mood swings, and uterine health. Support a healthy pregnancy for you and your baby with Preferred Prenatal, exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko.
Get in touch with the show at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. Dr. Garko's personal email is drgarko at letstalknutrition.com. Follow us, like us, and share us on Facebook at Let's Talk Nutrition, on Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel, where everything is archived by date and is closed captioned for the hearing impaired at Let's Talk Nutrition.
And glad you could join in today. And we're trying to make every available means possible to connect. Before I get to that low-carb diet story, reporting on those all the time, there's one that's even, I think, more important to report upon or report about, and that is there's a story trending about disease spread by ticks. Apparently, it's hitting a record level in the U.S. The government has done some research, and they found that tick-borne diseases, Lyme disease in particular, is continuing to rise. I'm just going to tell you that this is serious business, and it's an infectious disease. There's a vector involved here, the vector, the tick, and you got, it gets complicated. But let me just, the report from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention finds that in 2017. State and local health departments ended up reporting a record number of cases of illness, infections, spread by ticks. And, many of you live in areas where it is tick-prone. Cases of Lyme disease, the virus is Poisson virus, and spotted fever, rickettsiosis, including Rocky Mountain spotted fever, anaplasmosis,